little sunny out. So I just got all the lights off their house with the ladder that's fucking broke. But I did it. Yeah, I'm gonna stream for like 20 minutes and then like pop up on your dad and then head to grandma's. Why you want to come?
Yeah.
My nephew plays for the Lakers. NBA player. Just playing. He was really, really good when he played basketball. I don't know why he stopped. Should have kept going. He can still keep going. Tried to tell him. Yeah, it was a pain in the ass getting all those lights off. Jordan. Hey, it's alright, I'm white, I can do that shit, bro. Hell yeah. I hope everybody had a good day. It's nice today, man. It is a nice day. How's everybody doing so far? Good? I know we had some people yesterday on like day 3, day 5. Where's my quitters at, yo? For all my quitters, drug quitters, put a 1 in the chat. I went to the store earlier, dude, and I realized I was going like 10 over the speed limit, and then like way in the back a cop was pulling up, and I was like, oh shit. So I hit the turn, bro, and freaking gassed it. Pulled up in my brother's driveway, threw that bitch in park, bro, ran out the truck into the garage, and the rest is history, dude. Nothing came of it. He was looking. I would have definitely gotten a ticket. I know that's fucked up to say, like, you know, but I'm dodging that bullet if by any means necessary. Judge me all you want to on that one. My insurance is high enough as it is. But I'll be like getting caught up in thought, and like I'll be thinking about like whooping someone's ass or something, man, and I won't realize it, but I start speeding up. And I'll be like driving more aggressive and shit. Need to calm my ass down. I'm at 3 years, 1 month. That is what is good. 3 years. Derek's going up on 9 years, man. 1 clean off. Street stuff working to get off. Methadone, I mentioned to you last. Yep, I have been sick. I have 4 years off fentanyl. Dude, that's awesome, man. That's awesome. Keep pushing, bro. Keep fighting. So you're coming off the methadone, right? What'd you say your dose was? You told me yesterday. Took you 6 years or 5 years to get down to 15 or something. Let's see how close I was. See if I listen. A nice message on Facebook Messenger about an hour ago. Okay, I'll check it out, Steven. I'm gonna pop up on Derek so y'all can say what's up to him and shit. He's just working, man. Right on. Housekeeping. What's up, Ryan? Don't say hey. Love you too. The one, the only, the heavyweight champion of the world, Derek! The Iron Giant Lambert!
What is good in the hood?
Oh, is that my girl playing, singing?
Yeah. Oh yeah. What's up, everybody?
Yeah, dude, turn that. Can we play that?
I mean, it is playing.
Like it won't flag.
No,
that.
it won't flag.
Dude, listen to this song, y'all.
It shouldn't.
Turn it up. This chick is so badass.
I don't know how well they can hear it. What is good?
I did a stream earlier too, dude.
Huh?
Like a good amount of people stop by, talk.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
That's normal.
Yeah, but now they see I'm coming.
Long time no see. You missed it. The other night I did a live with Kurt, or I was on it with him. But yeah, it's been a while. I'm going on 9 years.
I told him earlier, dude. Every time I do a stream, bro, I'm like, Derek's getting 9 years because someone's asking about you.
Yeah, oh yeah. Oh, you're setting it up.
Yep.
Why not? What in the world?
I know, right?
Yeah, what is good? I hear it's just, you can hear it just fine. Okay, some of the music. Yeah, we're chilling, man. We're chilling in the office. We're packing. The house is a mess. We're trying
I took
to...
the lights down for you.
Did you? Awesome. Thank you, bro. Yeah. Turn this down just a little so that they can hear.
Yeah.
9
We got
years
some
is
people
awesome.
on like day 5. There's people coming off of methadone. They've been off fentanyl for like a couple years. And
Yeah.
yeah, there's some people putting in some work, man.
It's
so far from your mind,
Yeah.
bro.
well, I mean, dude, I can go there right now.
Yeah. Go there,
No
bro.
one is
Go there.
I can't. I'm just saying, I know exactly what the hell.
Miserable it was.
Yeah, I know exactly what it's like. And to win, it takes a different commitment, a different level of no wonder the statistics aren't, the greatest. You need to get help. You need to go and surrender, quit fighting, against those who want to get you help, but I understand why you do it. It's the worst kind of nightmare, to be honest with you. It's the worst kind of nightmare. I told Kurt when I first got clean that I would do it for him if I could, but I can't. Because I knew what it was going to require, how much sacrifice but I seriously mean it. It was the best investment, the best decision I have ever made in my entire life. I would never change. Knowing what I know now, I would have done this sooner.
I think, dude, I went back and watched a video of me 9 years ago trying to do it with you, bro.
Dude, you were trying to get clean before I was trying to get clean.
Yeah?
You've been doing this shit for so long that I'm like,
I know.
when is it gonna click in, my head, It's like,
I know, and I don't know.
yeah, I know. That's the crazy part about it.
I have to.
I feel like you got more of dad in you
100%.
than I did.
Way more of dad.
Mom's like,
you got a lot
committed.
of mom, yeah.
Mom's freaking, and dad's more like, I'm clean for 9 months. Oh, drinking binge.
They used to-
7 more
He
months.
said he used to call him in AA 6 months.
6 month Mike. My dad was called
fucked
6
up.
month Mike,
Yeah.
and I was going to AA before I was 21.
Yeah,
I wasn't
we were
even
going to
allowed
AA
to
before-
drink, and
before
I'm
we got out of
already,
high school.
yeah, like I'm already going to AA, and I'm not even allowed to drink alcohol, but I'm already
And
in here going, my name's Derek, and I'm an alcoholic. And Dad, he helped get me into the rooms to get something going, but yeah,
They're important, dude.
but he would get off the wagon and back on the wagon, and it makes me think of what you've done. You get sometimes, but you don't even get 6 months sometimes.
Yeah.
You have, don't get me wrong, but like, getting even that far is hard.
When I fucking, and using, bro, I can't stop. I have to get the separation from it, dude.
I know.
The separation was key in not wanting to go to rehab.
Yeah, man.
I did not want to go to rehab, dude, at all. I wasn't trying to feel that way again. It's already depressing as it is, bro. So then going to rehab is just 10 times worse. I mean, it's like hitting a brick wall every time, bro.
Let's do this. Why is this so high?
It's just
Okay. There you go. That's better.
it's,
Trying to get both of us in a shot.
oh my gosh, whatever. It'll take squeeze this straight.
Right.
What was I thinking? I lost my train of thought, dude. We were talking about something.
We're just getting it, you know, and keeping it.
There was something I wanted to say. Dang it.
Yeah. I'm looking. Let's see what we got comments wise. Long time no see. Good to see you, William. What's up, Jasmine? Okay. Oh, you get weird notifications. Oh, I missed it. 9 years is awesome. Congratulations. Thank you. I ate some Greek salad earlier, so bear with me.
You're good, dude.
Absolutely, brother. You're not useless. If so, I was useless for 17 years. Once you get to the point where you feel like you're losing your mind, you know it's time to stop.
Absolutely.
Dude.
I still feel like I'm losing my
I
mind.
literally, first time I went into the meetings, and they were talking about insanity,
Yeah.
and that like, I was thinking, oh my god, am I effing crazy?
Crazy. Yeah.
Like, no wonder I'm doing this to myself.
Real
I must
shit.
be insane. I must be like clinically. And they were like, nah, that's not what we mean by this. But there's a behavior in it that is insane.
Bro, the definition of insanity to me doesn't make that much sense. So it's like doing the same thing, expecting a different result.
Right.
I think it's more crazy is doing the same thing, knowing the fucking result.
Well, that's the
bro.
craziest
That's
crazy.
insanity to me.
So, okay, yeah, that's insanity on steroids. And that's where you and me ended up. When we realized that I'm going to use,
Yeah.
and I know the outcome's going to be horrible, but I'm purposely knowing that outcome going to just suppress it anyway and do it.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're literally idiot. Like, you're taking the most idiotic possibility and just going with it. But guess what? We did it, right? For years.
Gosh.
For years.
I
Okay.
remember you crying, dude, saying, how did we get here?
Kurt is the guy from Bayamon, Puerto Rico. Derek, I'm so happy to see you. I quit when you did, and your videos were gold. Thank you, Goldie Joe. I don't know what made me finally quit. Nothing was rock bottom to me. I just got tired. Wow.
Oh, yeah.
And everybody's different.
Yep.
You know, not everyone's the same. Hazel Swords, who's Jasmine? Thank you. The time just disappears. Only Derek's saying 9 years made me realize. Yeah, this October the 25th will be 9 years. I haven't looked back. Everyone has like a different way in which they practice their program. I've taken the 12 rituals, the 12 spiritual lessons, the 12 steps, the 12, and they're actions, right? They're steps for a reason. They're not just like out there in your mind. It's how you live. And when you live with these kind of precepts of like, I'm going to try and actually do good. I'm not going to lie. And I mean, have I lied in the past 9 years? Plenty. Trust me. It's about staying in that lying behavior. It's about committing to this constant type of behavior that sets a pattern to make you want to escape. I want to feel comfortable in my skin, so what do? I unburden myself.
Yeah.
How do you unburden yourself?
Yeah, man.
You ever just had a shitty day and saw that guy panhandling and then know that he's homeless and say, here's $5, man, and you can see a chicken sandwich. I'm making a point.
Yeah,
bro.
absolutely, though.
You feel like, man, I helped someone out. Well, that kind of feeling you get when you're finally surrendering to apologizing or asking for forgiveness or whatever. You know what I mean?
That's so true, bro.
Like
that feeling of freedom in a sense, bro. Like when you surrender,
Yep.
when you actually surrender, bro, and take advice and do what you don't want to fucking do at all.
Yep. That's why I honestly do think that that's why people who do go into priest and whatnot kind of confess. There's a bit of confession there, and it works.
Dude,
Even if it is placebo, I don't care. It works.
I did a stream earlier, bro, and was talking about my higher power and how I struggle with that, dude. And I remember when you were first going to the rooms, bro, you were still a believer at the time. And I remember you telling me that God was hidden all in the program. That it's all just trying to tell you about God, and God's gonna, like, how you basically were saying, like, it was, you know, admitting that you're powerless and that there's a greater power than yourself that can cure you from insanity.
Right.
Basically.
Restore you. But yeah. I mean, it's complicated.
Yeah.
The whole thing is
How do you
so
feel
complicated.
about that now?
It works.
Yeah.
If you work it.
Yeah.
Again, we were talking about this the other night. If you're in the closet and you ask God for food, but you lock yourself in the closet and you say, "I want a hot dog, Lord," you're gonna die of starvation. Okay? There's no abracadabra. The program is not abracadabra. After months of doing it, you'll look back and go, "Oh my God, I crossed the Red Sea. Oh my God, I walked on water. Oh my God, a virgin just conceived."
I
like,
remember when
you see what I'm
told
saying?
me, you were like, for you to get right, bro.
Great Grebo. Shannon in the house.
Oh, shiznit.
What is up?
Damn, it's been a minute.
But go ahead, sorry.
I remember you saying basically, like, bro, for you to get it, bro, it's gonna take a fucking miracle. And I was thinking, fuck.
I mean, because it's so
it literally is so,
impossible
bro, the
in your
chances
head,
of you
like
quitting actually is like.
well,
so
it's a low statistic, right?
Yeah.
But it's not just about numbers. If you're not a drug addict, become one. Find out. You'll see what the hell I'm talking about. You will realize real quick.
That's hilarious. I've never heard that shit before, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
you will
feel
figure
you
out what you think it's hard. Go join the military. Go through boot camp.
think life's
You
hard?
will laugh at that shit. Compared, you be like, dude, put me through Hell Week. Okay, it's gonna suck, but it's like a form of Hell Week. Over and over and over and over, and you keep going to Hell Week. Why the hell don't you just graduate and quit? Well, insanity, and you're trying to escape because you can't live in your flesh. You don't feel like you can just rest and be at peace in yourself. Today I do. I don't even know how I could relapse.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it couldn't happen. I'm just saying I don't know how the hell
I'm
I
not
could.
saying that shit. I'm not even saying that, bro.
What? Saying
I'm
what?
like, I don't know how I could relapse.
You would if you felt like, based on the definition in the big book,
Yeah.
you would feel that way if you understood what being recovered meant to them. They didn't believe you were always just in recovery, like you're trying to get better. You could become recovered. That didn't mean you were cured.
I've heard both sides.
That does not
I've
mean
heard
you're
you
cured.
could recover, and then I've heard you can recover.
Right. Well, I'm saying there's people who are in recovery that are trying to recover, and then they have recovered, past tense.
Like I heard a guy say, "Hey, I'm a recovered alcoholic," and the guy goes, "Recovering."
Yeah,
He goes,
so
"No,
totally.
recover."
No. You read the book, you understand what literature says,
Right.
and you know what it means. I know what I am. I am recovered. I don't even think about it. I mean, the closest I even come to using honest facts is when I wake up from a dream going, "Damn, that nightmare sucked."
You still have dreams?
That's very rarely, though.
Like how rarely?
Probably once every 3 or 4 months. I might have a dream.
Wow, really?
And it consumed my life for
Holy
years.
shit,
Like
yeah.
a decade of my life was in memory, was in suffering to addiction.
I wouldn't think you'd have him even that much.
I'm saying it's not even like the
Right.
Thursday's coming up. This Thursday's
Yeah,
gonna
I
suck.
get it, I
That
get
dream
it.
coming this Thursday is gonna kick my ass. I can't wait. I don't know. They don't. It's not like I plan them. But when I wake up from them, it used to be scarier because the dream was so real, and I thought I'd relapsed, and all this time away from it. And the reason it's so scary when I still have them today is that I know if I did use, I start over. And I have to go all the way through Hell Week again, and wondering, can I make it through again? Will I make it through? Can I
It
consciously?
always gets worse, bro.
Oh my gosh!
It always gets worse. Man had how many years? Like 13 or something?
I thought it was 10. A thought not followed by an action means nothing happens or changes. Facts. You are so right. That is so true. Thank you, Shannon. All doctors told me was to try my best to get my mind off the drug. That's true.
Yeah.
I mean, it's survival. It's like, bro, you and me are under the water, and you're drowning. You've been holding your breath for 2.5 minutes. I mean, you're fucking dying.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
And I say to you, breathe. Breathe. You're underwater though.
Yeah.
And you go, but how? You better breathe. I don't care how. You better breathe. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's so intense. And that's the way I tried to describe it. And I just was like venting feelings in my words. I tried to, like, when I was getting off of this, doing this channel, I was trying to say what I felt so that you could do what I'm saying and feel it and follow it and do it. Because if you did, and if you're anything like me, you can make it too.
Yeah.
But you have to be serious. You can't bullshit. This can't be just sitting here playing games. You will die.
That's what I was talking about
and
earlier.
Even if you weren't,
even if I don't want to believe that or don't believe it, I still say it to my.
You better fucking start believing.
Yeah, I know. Because fentanyl will kill you.
I don't care
100%.
what you think.
I know. 100%.
Convince yourself.
You don't have to tell me, bro, because that's actually what I was discussing earlier.
Right. So I persuaded myself that I will die if I use again. Now, in reality, I can compartmentalize that, but I have a belief about myself. I've invented a true fact.
This is badass, bro.
I've invented a true fact in my head. Whether this is really true or not, it is. Remember that. But whether or not it really is true or not, doesn't matter, because it's true. I cannot do this drug or drink or whatnot without dying. I persuaded myself that that's the category in my head. I'm good. So I stay away.
Would you say that was key?
I wouldn't say that that's... I would say it plays a part. Because early on, no, it wasn't key.
Yeah.
Key was I knew I was going to die if I kept using.
Yeah.
Key was I'll come back to you.
Wow.
Once I get my shit straight. But for now, that's always tomorrow. And I just needed to give it another fucking 24 hours. I'll come back to you, heroin, my queen. I love you so much. I'm going to come back to you. But I'll do it tomorrow. And that was early. And it was like, but I slowly started to solidify the answer of, I'll do it next week. I could understand time better. I could go, I'm not holding my breath as much. I'm breathing. It's a little heavy, but I'm breathing. And then it became like, okay, next month I'll go use. Then eventually you realize the girl you've been with was cheating on you, abusing you, ruining your health, taking all your money, fucking lying behind your back. She became the enemy. Then eventually you realize, what was there in this to begin with? There was nothing there. Then you have to drop that relationship and completely push it behind you and try to just move on.
Fucking trying to.
Yeah. So I don't know if that analogy
that was so hard.
Makes sense.
Bro. I had to honestly try.
That's why they say one day at a time.
I know.
Today I can't even I don't know how. I've mentioned this last time, I think. It would take an arm getting cut off. It would take me losing my hand to go to the hospital for them to put morphine in me. And you better bet your ass I'm going to tell them, put morphine in me. Okay? My hand is off, sir. I don't want to feel this, the pain. So I would then, though, say, you don't understand the kind of person I am. I cannot leave this hospital until this shit's out of my system. You have to be the most militant motherfucker. And that's what I tried to express in my early videos is like at first, there was just me venting like I'm a piece of shit, about being a piece of shit. I don't want to live this kind of life. I got to be more like my dad gets when he's sober. While I might have conveyed dad as an alcoholic, dad's our hero. Always has been.
Yeah.
You know that. And I thought to myself, when he commits, he goes. Mom's always like that. I need to tap into it. I need to man up. I need to, this is my head. But I didn't know how to make it. So I went and I raised my hand and said, I'm Derek. I'm an alcoholic. I don't know how to live my life. I don't know if I'll make it till tomorrow. I'm dying. I need your help. Palms are sweaty. I'm miserable inside. And some guy stuck his hand up after he spoke. He said, "My name is so and so," and he's like, "I know how you feel." And you just kind of, I'm like watching his fingers, and I'm looking at him. He goes, "I know exactly how you feel." And I remember looking over and I'm just feeling like I wasn't alone. And then I was hearing encouragement. They weren't breaking me down. They weren't going, "You piece of shit. Yeah, you earned this." They just empathized and told me, "Come back.
Yeah.
Keep coming back. Tomorrow, come back in the morning. I got coffee. Let's talk about life." And it distracted me, and it helped me, and it healed me. And here I am today. Nice. 9 years, bro. I did not even think I'd ever. Let me just put an example for everyone watching. If you're a drug addict like me, you didn't have money. You were poor your whole freaking life. I never had money. I think the most I ever had in my life was like a tax refund at $8,000. You know what I mean? Like, I was like, "Oh shit, dude." I remember it took me years, and I mean like into my recovery, but the first time I realized my bank account exceeded anything I ever had in my entire life, I was just like, have I started to do something that I didn't know I could do?
Like, is that how it felt?
Dude, I'm 30 something years old going, I finally am a man now. Screw 18 years old.
Yeah.
Like that, no, I was a kid, I was a child.
Still a baby.
I was a baby.
Me too.
With a few pubes, okay, in my mind, metaphorically.
Still a baby. Yeah.
But now, like, I'm 30 something, and I'm just now realizing what it takes to be a damn man.
Yeah.
To be a husband, to be a
I'm
father.
still trying to figure that out.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's just life on life's terms, because life's hard enough as it is, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And then to just make it harder on you 10 times. I mean, dude, we literally got out of, bro, what I just stopped doing, like, kills people every fucking day, bro.
Yeah, I already know.
Fucking day, dude.
My friend.
I know.
My friend.
Yeah.
The one that overdosed.
Few of our friends.
Well, someone just brought up Ash the Cash.
Oh my God.
And I was just packing because we're moving to Florida, and on my t-shirt, I have that old t-shirt I'll never get rid of. Hopefully, maybe I need to frame it or something to keep it.
Yeah.
It's me, you, and Ash. Ashton, for those who don't know, he overdosed from Opanas. But Al, he overdosed from fentanyl.
Yeah.
And they got to him too late, and oxygen didn't get to the brain.
And Vic.
Well, that's another.
Vic too.
Yep.
Jesse, remember Jesse went to the YMCA with us back in the day? He was like more of my friend. Jesse, what's his last name?
Yeah, don't.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you, William. Yeah, Ash the Cash, man. Ash, that's freaking wild too. Yeah, I've been going through it. Hard to stay hydrated. Yet, make sure you do stay hydrated. Messing with dope is the ultimate FO situation. Don't give up. Shannon's right, don't give up. I know it's a cliche.
Yeah.
Keep coming back. Don't give up. But damn it, it's true. When it's true,
It's
like it or not.
I believe it's the fellowship that's what does it. The fellowship
I think
you
you're
have
right.
with people.
You
is what
need
gets
that
you
connection.
Clean and sober and stuff, and what will keep you clean and sober is that connection with people.
Yeah, who's Jamie? You're absolutely right. Just because you're recovered doesn't mean you can't catch it again. I 100% agree. That's why I said I don't think recovered means cured.
One is too many,
Ever.
and 1,000 is never enough.
True. That is true. I don't pretend that like I'm not allergic anymore.
Yeah.
Are you kidding
Yeah,
me?
fuck no, me neither, bro.
Bro,
I used to have a hard time with that,
yeah.
bro. That's my pride. I'm like, I'm not a drug addict, bro.
Oh my
For
gosh.
years. Bro, after Afghanistan, it was so easy to numb myself, bro. That's all I knew to do, was to just numb myself, man. Do you remember those nightmares I was having? I was having...
Freak out, acting like the roof was gonna fall on
I
you.
thought I was getting mortared, bro. I was getting crushed in my sleep, and so I'd wake up standing up. I didn't even know I was standing up.
Just trying to catch up here.
Oh, yeah.
Steven's a perfect analogy.
Yeah, you killed it.
I'm not muted. Uh-oh. Glad it's working now. Okay. Yep. Great Rebo says a choice till you get your first hit, then the choice is removed and it's a compulsion. And you can't choose anymore, if that makes sense. That makes so much sense, because every time we try to explain it to someone who's not an addict, and they're like, these pieces of losers, how dare you? It's all your fault. You have the volition, the free will capability to just stop. And I'm still 9 years now going, they have no clue.
They're actually being able, they're getting close enough to be able to tell, like, look at a brain and be able to tell if that person is an addict.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yes.
I haven't been keeping up with it.
Science behind the brain and then doing research on it, and they're looking at it and they're seeing it actually affects our brain differently.
Yeah.
It doesn't do the same thing that it does to a normal person. Like we pop Percocet that next morning, we're thinking, damn, if you're more Percocet, nice. The next person's probably
they're already
that
sick,
made me nauseous.
like it. Yeah.
They're like, oh, I didn't like that. It's completely opposite.
When is your podcast coming, Kurt?
So as a matter of fact, as soon as like Jose, you gotta get up with me, dude. We recorded a whole video, bro. I was gonna put it on Facebook first, so we could play music in the background and just kind of talk and whatever. And I guess I signed out of it. I couldn't get the StreamYard to get me and Jose to video call each other to where we could communicate and people could watch live stream. I couldn't figure it out.
I'll have to show you, because it's a little complicated if you don't have it set up. You'll have to.
Yeah.
So be on the
lookout. And I'll have it on YouTube as well.
Okay, Ryan Donnelly, golly, throwback. He was one of the guys who encouraged me early on in my recovery on the YouTube channel.
Nice.
He died of a blood clot running a marathon or something like that. Yeah, he was a healthy dude, good-looking guy too.
Was it the first one we were watching, that one guy?
No, it was a different guy. That guy died too.
Nuh-uh.
The one that got me into wanting to make the channel. He got a month clean, was glowing. Anyway, he reached out to me later. I mentioned his name. He contacted me. He was in a halfway house. He overdosed and died. He had some time under his belt at one point, and then he ended up relapsing. I know 20 names plus that died from addiction. William says, not all friends, but people in my town. I had to move to Florida where my parents and brother lived to get clean from fentanyl. Wow. Kriya says, Kurt's energy is so much different when he is around you. It kind of scares me for him with you moving to Tampa. Has he thought about moving with? Yeah, he's given it some thought. He needs to get on his feet, get established. I mean, try to figure out something.
Yeah.
And then,
we'll see.
because I got to get stuff.
Bella's got 4 more years of school and stuff, man. So.
Yeah, well, I've got to get things established down there and work on.
I don't even know if I want to go to Florida per se. You know, I don't know what.
You definitely need to visit.
Oh, well, 100%,
until we figure out what's up. I guarantee you're going to want to move.
I'm sure. Compared to
Florida, yeah.
Yeah,
I know. That's why I'm like, I don't know why anyone wouldn't want to move there. Makes no sense, at least compared to here, you know?
And I'm a little tired too, dude, because I was like doing some lights on their house, climbing on their roof. And shit.
You've been working.
So.
You've been working. Okay. I remember when I saw Kurt live on here weeks back. He was in a funk. I know that funk. I texted him just to check on him. I don't know him personally, but I care for every recovering addict. Jamie. Thank you for that.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay. Yeah, but what about when they've gone to rehab and they're completely clean and then make the choice to go back? Yeah. Obviously, they have much more control, at least, in that respect. However, this is the messed up part about addiction. The reason we use is to make us feel better.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, that seems common sense.
To numb ourselves or...
Well, yeah, or to feel good.
Yeah, well, it was to numb myself, bro. I was dealing with so much, like, psychological bullshit after, like, with Afghanistan, bro. I dabbled before, but I was never, like, physically hooked on the shit hard like that, bro. And after Afghanistan, dude, it was 0 to 100.
I'm sure that didn't help.
No.
I never had to experience the level on that with Afghanistan, but I was there. But
it
not
was
nearly as
also
long.
just like the relationship then at that time that really
You had a
fucked
lot
me
of
up
that,
too,
yeah.
Like,
I'm
so-
thinking our childhood, bro.
Yeah.
I'm thinking the wishy-washy, up and down, the dad being sober, I will never drink again, I will never hurt y'all again. Being sober, I will never drink again, I will never hurt y'all again. Being sober, I will never drink again. And he does it again and 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 again.
Dad more drunk, bro.
I know, but that's the point I'm getting at, is I think it's our childhood. But we also we were taught this kind of life.
Yeah.
So we never knew what it meant to be stable and normal. It's always been all or nothing, all or nothing. And I think that our childhood and the trauma there, with us loving hard and also being upset and hurt bad, back and forth, because we never wanted to see mom and dad not be together.
Yeah.
But we also knew that she couldn't be with him in those moments of blacked out states.
Dude, she'd be trying to fist fight him.
I know. And then we as the kids
I know.
would have to experience the trauma.
Yeah.
So my point is like, even if we got out of rehab and we hadn't done a drug in 2 months, there's a sense in which there's other factors that play in the role. And that's why they want you, if you're in 12-step groups, for example, they want you to go through the steps, because they want you to unburden any potential heavy weight you're carrying, so that you're not carrying it psychologically, emotionally, spiritually, all of that. And then you can actually walk through life kind of weightless, without that stress.
They say
that
drugs aren't the issue, they're just symptoms. The issue's fucking...
much deeper problem.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's true.
And that's why I do think they have more control than they did when they didn't. But there's a reason people keep coming back to the vomit, thinking that it's the oasis. It's vomit. Why do we do that? It works for a time, but then it wears off. And every amazing story you ever listen to, whether it's Alcoholics Anonymous, Narcotics Anonymous, any recovery stories, they usually give that same kind of, when I drank, I was 10 feet tall. I was Goliath. I was a giant. I had no fear. I walked up to groups and I did this and that. And there was a day it stopped working. And then it became poison. And then it became... So it goes on and on. Shannon says, non-addicts have no idea how the choice is removed. Once we get the first hit, we literally can't choose or just stop. That's fact. Please explain that to me. I think we did explain that was the getting out of rehab. Yep. That's a big choice for addicts. Once they're clean, they need to choose to stay clean. Unfortunately, many addicts don't stay clean long enough to learn coping skills. That's true, other than drugs, that is. Hard to explain to non-addicts how the choice of using is almost removed. It's such a compulsion, you feel like you have no choice. I think we're way behind. I feel like we are. Let's try to scroll down maybe. Dad is sober now.
Yeah.
Off alcohol.
Over 2 years. He's got over 2 years.
Okay, Paul Allen. Sup guys, Derek, since you do a great job dismantling myths and religions, do you subscribe to needing some kind of higher power or purpose? Well, a higher power and a purpose, I think, can be almost defined similarly if you take my view. Without a doubt. We need purpose. But then again, I think humans are purpose-seeking creatures. This is just what we are. And so without that, if you have no purpose, a lot of people don't, what's the point? What's the point of living? They have nothing to drive them towards. And so no matter what you believe, in my opinion, at the end of the day, we all, no matter how skeptical, no matter how much of a believer, whatever, we need purpose. And I honestly think it is genetics, sociological, this is a fact scientifically. Humans are social creatures. We need each other. If we don't make connection, we isolate, which is an obvious fact of addicts. Isolation, separating yourself, kind of trying to get away socially, then yeah, that's going to manifest all sorts of negative stuff. And then you're just escaping into a knotted out state or whatever the substance you're using is. So connection, I think, is key to healing. That it helps. Super important, no matter what you think at the end of the day. Yeah, great. Look, addicts get addicted to the chaos of using too.
Yeah,
Emotions are
the
second.
lifestyle and shit.
Even the chase becomes part of it.
Yeah, that's how sick it is, huh?
Mm-hmm. You do get kind of a rush, and then as soon as the dope dealer comes, gets you the baggie in your hands, you're not even sick sometimes. It like,
Bro.
you know, you haven't even used,
Yeah.
and you're already thinking, I gotta use the restroom.
Mm-hmm. Dude, that,
And you haven't
bro.
even used.
Yes, bro, I know. It's like the eager
Mm-hmm.
to the point my like stomach would be hurting, bro. I'd be like having to run inside to have to take a shit.
Yep. I totally get it. Thomason, appreciate you guys. It's crazy how powerless we are to some substance. Facts.
Heba, Ali, 7 months. That's what's up.
Hey Derek, I'm from India. Love you, brother, for your guidance. I am clean now. Amazing.
Awesome.
Bad jobs without a purpose are a gateway drug. Introverted naturally. Have been known to isolate. Connection is real important. I need to work on that a bit. Yep.
Yeah.
Find a circle that works for you, of course, because some meetings I've gone to, you know, some meetings I've
Derek,
gone
you're
to.
giving me flashbacks.
Sorry, I don't mean to. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah, bro. I don't know.
I'm
You know.
Pakistani and was a smoker and none of my family.
I don't pretend that I like. Now I don't do anything at all.
I'm
I
good,
drink
dude.
my coffee in the morning.
Chilling, bro. I'm just kicking it with my brother, man.
I think that's it. Like I just enjoy my little cup of coffee,
Yeah.
and I got to be careful with
I don't
that.
even drink coffee anymore.
I got to be careful.
Yeah.
I get too much anxiety sometimes drinking coffee.
It will do that. I don't fucking. It's the well, obviously because of caffeine, but bro, I hate that feeling.
Shannon said that's why meetings work. If for no other reason, I think that's what she means to say, than to make connections with others who understand. That's super powerful. I love the way you put that. Derek, I watched your day 5, 7 videos while I was detoxing. I wanted to see what I was going to go through. Watching you really inspired me to push myself through that hell. Thank you. Thank you. David Cross, you off the subs.
Yeah, I quit taking the subs.
Did you?
Yep.
Wow.
Yep.
Be careful.
I know.
I
bro.
mean-
trust me.
Like, obviously, be careful, bro.
Yeah, dude. But this is how I'm gonna get it this time, bro. It's nothing.
Hazel said, do you both think Kurt moving to Washington saved his life?
100%.
At the time? Yeah. At the time.
Fuck yes, bro.
Then
Yes.
life chased you here. Then I'm like, well, what the fuck? You
Yeah.
could go to Mars and find a space
it doesn't
alien.
matter
who's-
where you're at.
He'll
Yeah.
find an alien on Mars to bring him a baggie if he needs to. I mean, like, the point is, where you are, there you are.
Yeah.
And there's some saying like that. The point is you gotta change.
Yeah. I held off for about 2 years. And
Right.
relapsed.
Dad always said, and that was the famous quote I still use to this day, son, you want to change the world? And I'm always like, yeah, Dad, you just got to change one thing. And speaking from frickin' experience. And he said, everything, like you just said. And I'm like, that's a lot to change. And he's like, yeah, but I mean, you got to change you and everything will change. And then it's like, so if I change, then everything changes.
Yeah.
Bro, we're getting all philosophical.
Yeah.
You know, just a fun fact, I learned this the other day while listening to a great courses on Herodotus. For those who don't know, he's a great ancient Greek geographer, someone who explored and went around and took notes of the ancient stories and gods and myths of all the peoples. And there was a famous Greek philosopher who we famously have heard, man is the measurement of all things. And people have interpreted this so many different ways for so long, like man's actual length of the cubit and all these different kind of measurements
Yeah.
are the measurement of all things. And she said, no, I really think the philosopher meant that everything, the man is the measurement of all things, meaning our experience from our minds is everything to us. Like all we can know is what we know through our experience in our brains and what we come to know. So what was meant was your essence, your being, your consciousness, that's the measure of all things. And if you can change that perception, then everything you are changes. The outlook on everything around you is no longer the same. And if you could change the most difficult thing to change, that dragon in the mirror that you look at, to where you can actually look at that and not be like, it's not a dragon
be
anymore.
Okay with that person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not a dragon anymore in the mirror. Yeah. But thank God caffeine doesn't affect me. C. Rich, hey Derek, thanks for your videos. I watched one of your videos back in about 6 years ago. I've been sober now for 7 years off of heroin. Thanks for sharing your story. It helped me stay on the path. Awesome. Exotic water, it's the depression, and I mean severe depression, that makes me go back to the pills. I lasted 45 days. Now I've been on a binge for 1 month and have to start over. Please tell me how to push past it. So, there may be other factors that I'm not aware, as far as depression, because I'm not usually a depressed person. I'm a pretty happy-go-lucky, glass half full, sun is shining kind of guy. I'm not usually like naturally a depressed person. So I can't explain from my experience. I would recommend talking to a medical professional, a doctor, someone who knows that stuff.
It takes a little bit of time.
You suffer more from depression than I do.
Yeah.
And you know the difficulty, which I think is what's caused the constant rocky road for you.
Yeah.
How to push past that?
Get help.
Yeah.
Just period.
Maybe
therapist, talk to a doctor. If you can't quit drugs, maybe consider maintenance.
As far as getting back into recovery, my encouragement is go.
Yeah.
My answer is do. Don't, even if you don't want to.
Yep. Especially when you don't want to.
When I was first, that's so hard. We do what we want, what we feel like doing. People say to me all the time, I could quit smoking, but I don't want to. And I go, can you quit? I always challenge them, and they're like, oh no, I can, I don't want to. I get that, but I don't believe you can, I say. And they're like, yes I can. Yes I can. I choose to not, to want to. I'm like, I don't believe you. Prove to me that you can then. I challenge them to try and encourage them to like, well, okay then, when I choose that I want to do, that want is always just going to be there. You're never going to not want to do this is my point. And I would love to encourage you to just, fight what you choose to prove that you actually can. And I would just encourage you to go, to try. And one time when I got relapsed, before you guys saw my day 5 and day 7, I had like a month, and then I went right back out on a binge for several months. Spoke to Manna, she was clean, my sister, and she said, ask God to take away the addiction, to put it on a shelf so far away that you can't find it. And I was just like, how do I do that? Like, I had it, closing my eyes with you right now, I had a picture of this thing on a shelf that's in front of me that I constantly use. He just grabs it, and my head doesn't follow it, but he takes it somewhere else and goes and puts it on a shelf far away. Like, I had to literally visualize someone taking it and going and putting it.
Really?
Yeah, in my head. And then guess what? She was like, and go to a meeting. And I just went in there, and I just said, my sister told me to go to a meeting even though I didn't want to. And here I am. And as soon as I said that, I knew I was home.
Yeah.
And they were like, welcome back.
Yeah.
And I was just like, damn, this place is so like understanding, dude, getting it.
It's crazy, bro, because you actually said this and it blew my mind, bro, because it's so true. bunch of people go into this fucking room that had at least told themselves once in their life, I'm fucking crazy, what's wrong with me? I can't control myself, I can't quit using drugs or drinking, whatever it might be. And we're all fucking insane, and we go in this room and we tell the truth a little bit and we fucking say, hey, we're struggling, and then people have fucking 20 years of sobriety.
Mm-hmm.
And people are fucking clean and sober.
The paradox.
The paradox is,
Yeah. It's there.
what the hell? Insanity to freaking just the community and the networking, and they're sober.
Mm-hmm.
And nothing else fucking works, bro.
Well, think about this. We're getting technical here. The big book,
Yeah.
Alcoholics Anonymous, which is well before NA. There was, is it Ebby Thatcher? I can't remember
Ebby Thatcher.
Okay,
That name sounds
the
really
name.
familiar, bro.
I'm trying to get the names here, so forgive me if I'm not exactly correct on the names, but I remember reading this book several times, and it was a close friend, a high school friend of Bob or Bill? Bill, who's writing the book. Bob is his buddy who also is playing a part in this, but Bill's literally lost. He can't stop drinking. He's stuck drinking bathtub gin. It was illegal. Alcohol was illegal, and this dude's still out of his mind. He used to say that if Ebby, I think it's Ebby, forgive me on the names, if Ebby got sober or something like that, or if he would never be like Ebby. Like, this guy was so bad off on alcohol, and he had like literally drawn all the legal straws you can.
Yeah.
So he was about to be thrown away into a cell for the rest of his life because they didn't know how to deal with alcoholics.
Yeah.
Well, one day, Ebby Thatcher is in jail for the last time, the last straw. The judge is about to throw him away. And a few Oxford guys, Christian Oxford gentlemen, part of a program, are sitting in court and ask the honor, Your Honor, give him to us and let us give him our program. We have a 6-step program. And if it doesn't work, throw him away. Like, we're trying. They gave him one chance. He ended up joining them, and next thing you know, here's Bill, out of his mind, drunk, gets a call from Ebby, and says, hey, I want to come and visit you. Shows up at his front door. He had a glow to his face, and the guy goes, I want to talk to you about religion.
Yeah.
Religion saved me. Okay? And he's going, oh shit. He gets his bathtub gin.
My gin will outlast.
My gin will outlast his preaching.
Yep.
He starts drinking it, pushes it across the table. Ebby's like, I'm good, you know?
Yeah.
And so he's just drinking while listening to this guy talk. And he realized Ebby didn't force the religion down his throat.
Yeah.
He just said, this is what happened. Here's how it worked. I worked with these guys and I got sober. And so he realized, hold on. Maybe it's not the religion aspect. Maybe it's working with another alcoholic. So he went out and he found another alcoholic. They started working like an experiment to realize it wasn't necessarily the religious part.
Yeah.
That played a part.
Yeah.
And some needed that. But it was more about, how do I work with another one? Helping the sick keeps me from getting sick.
Yeah, you can't keep what you have if you don't give it away.
It's like touching the hot keeps me cool.
Yeah.
It's like a weird kind of paradox, but if I see you suffering, I don't want to suffer.
Yeah.
And every time a new person comes,
me.
Exactly. So when you see the new guy in the room, my baby mama beat my ass, my damn cops took my car, my dog bit my leg, my damn dope dealer punched me.
My dog got stung by
And you're thinking to yourself, I'm being totally funny, just being stupid. But you're thinking to yourself while you're clean going, hell yeah, I don't miss that shit. You know what I mean? Like, I'm happy. I don't need it.
Yeah.
And I think that part of it, working with and connecting with and helping, it helps.
Yeah. That's what will do it. That's what'll get you right. That's what got me right. Shoot.
I'm going to scroll down here because there's so much here. And then
I'm gonna head to the house here soon,
Yep.
bro.
I don't want to leave you.
You're good.
Yeah, raw dog. Yeah, I talked to a professional about that.
Yeah, I'm good on depressants, bro. I'm already fucking I'm straight.
Anyone can stop. It's the staying stopped that is the problem for most, Derek. That's fact. You have a lot of wisdom, Derek. I appreciate all your videos on the help you have given people. Kurt as well. You both great. I can't wait to get my 1 year being clean. I'm going to watch your 1 year YouTube being
Wow.
clean. You guys don't realize how much you've helped. That means a lot.
Yeah, it does. Thank you.
Absolutely. Yeah, your thoughts and your words create your reality. Tread wisely. Derek, what's your opinion on Christianity? My other channel has a lot on that.
That's for the other channel.
Look. I mean, it depends on what we mean when we're saying Christianity, because it's not one thing. There's so much of it.
Yeah.
I think they're good.
Dude, don't go down this rabbit hole, bro.
Yeah, this isn't the channel for it. But I will say this.
hole.
I will say this. There's some amazing people. There's
yeah.
unbelievable people
yeah.
that you'll find. But I think it's not necessarily because. I think it's in spite. They just are good people.
Yeah.
And
Really?
yeah, I don't know if there are lessons. There's some great stuff in it, and this is most I'll say about it. There's some unbelievably good things you can learn, and there's some other stuff that just
It's
is
crazy.
not. It is not ideal in my. You see Platonism.
Yeah, bro.
Platonic thought philosophically is the idea, especially Neoplatonism,
Like,
your flesh is evil
that-
and bad, and like this body, you can't wait to escape this body to go to
right.
heaven, kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And Ignatius talks about this in a letter to the Romans, just to give you an idea.
Yeah.
He writes in some of the title chapters to it is, "I want to die. Let me go to my death. Have the beast devour me. I want to be their food so that I can attain to God." It's pretty radically nutty stuff when you get into that kind of
And
level of
even
Christianity.
like hearing about like the God of the Bible and Yahweh and
There's
how
all
like
sorts.
he had testicles. And,
Oh yeah. I have fun with all that.
bro.
That's on Myth Vision. If you're interested in getting my thoughts about religion and stuff, I try to separate them because this is me being a human. I get it. I understand it. I don't know all the answers. I don't have all the answers. I don't want to pretend. I have enough stuff though for me to make up some decisions in my mind about certain things, and that's where I'm at right now.
Check out his other channel. You're gonna have to. Like it's interesting stuff. It is.
Exotic Water, thank you from the bottom of my heart for responding. You both are blessing and saving lives. I don't miss not having any money. That's for sure. I totally feel you. Yeah, Shannon says recovery is a spiritual thing, not a religious thing, in my opinion. I love that statement because it doesn't need to be a religious thing. And when I hear the word spiritual, just so you know, Shannon, while I'm more of a naturalist today, I'm a skeptic, I think that there's conscious experience. So when I hear like spiritual, I feel deeply, bro.
Yeah. Oh,
so when I hear that song or that lesson, it hits me like I think it hits all humans. And we all feel it. And you might call it spirit. And I'll call it the muse, or I'll call it something that's deeply conscious.
Endorphins?
So it's a different word, but they're synonymous, I think, for what we mean.
Yeah, for sure. Bro.
One might have this idea that on this other realm, things are doing things.
Yeah.
For me, it's right here.
Yeah.
But it's the same. It doesn't change what it's doing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So,
Shoot.
super powerful.
Heck yeah.
I'm not religious myself. I'm agnostic, leaning toward atheist. It doesn't stop me, though. Thank you, Shannon. Love you. I hope everything's going good. I have not even been on Discord like that at all. I've been working as usual. But if you are on this live, Shannon, you still running those meetings on Discord? I'm Pakistani and a Muslim woman. You know how hard it was for me smoking Oh, this is interesting.
Wow.
Smoking for years undercover and no one knew.
What were you smoking?
Well, probably
Opiate?
heroin. Yeah, I would imagine in Pakistan.
Yeah.
I would imagine, but I could be mistaken here. If you were in Pakistan when this is happening, you might be here, but you're Pakistani.
Poppy fields.
I may be misinterpreting, but either way, it so sucks when you're alone.
Can't imagine.
We have meetings. We paired up with the Aussies. Wow. Okay. Look, if you need a meeting, if you're looking for a place to do online, like on your phone, you're at home, you're sucking, you have access to a meeting right now. And you're a mod, so drop the link right now, Shannon. Like, she runs the whole. When I first started this channel, like, I was pumping out these Discords. Ashton was part of it, all of it. And Shannon came to me and was like, listen, we should do online meetings. We'll do something unique and new. Because when I first got clean, bro, and I was 5 days, that night I did my 5-day video, I was looking for a meeting, someone to talk to. I had nothing. I sat on the couch and I opened my phone and was just like, hey, welcome to my fucked up life. How you doing? Yeah. Hold on, let me put this shit out on a banana pill right now. I mean, like, I was losing my shit. And the only thing that made me feel better was that I was just like, and then I tooted up Hannah's. And then I was like, hell no, I'm going to become just like my dad. And, like, it made me feel good to talk, but you'll have people to do. There it is. If you don't have Discord, download the Discord. If you're going through it right now, you need someone to talk to, not just for meetings. Like, people are in there and they're talking and they're going, yep.
Dude, I've been to a few like meetings on the phone. They're pretty good, dude.
Yeah.
Some of them rock. Yeah.
Better than not going to one at all.
Absolutely.
So, how long you been off the subs, Kurt? You seem less anxious today.
I'm not counting, but it's been a few weeks for sure. So.
Few weeks?
Yeah.
Has it been that long?
Yeah.
Damn. I lose track of time.
I know, bro. I thought
Yep.
the same thing.
I want to know what you want for dinner.
Food.
I don't know yet.
Nothing, sir.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Use the link above, and I'll steer you towards the online meetings. Throw me a DM in Discord. And Shannon, people could go in there and just start talking too, right? If they're not like around for the meeting right this minute. William says, I was in the same situation, Dick. I remember using a Discord when I was in severe withdrawal alone a couple years ago. It helps for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Absolutely. I've heard enough people to tell me it works. And, okay, yep. So you can go in there and talk, too, because we're about to get off. Kurt's got to head home.
Yeah.
And he's probably done smelling my Greek horrible butt breath right now.
It made me want some Greek food. Like, I'm thinking of their bread and stuff, with their pasta, like fettuccine, bro, their Caesar salad.
I tell myself it's not heroin. It's all been bashed here in the UK, so I can never risk ever touching it again. You gotta tell yourself.
It'll kill you.
Yep.
You'll die.
That's it. Love y'all.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
I love you, dude.
Here, I'll walk you out while you're live.
Yeah.
All right, I'm walking you
I'll
out.
come back over tomorrow and do another thing for you to help get you packed.
Yeah.
I'll knock out like one thing a day for you to help you out.
Yeah,
And
the lights, you got them all down?
yeah, I got them all down.
That's awesome. Yeah, we'll be in Florida before you know it.
Hell yeah. There's fucking dinosaurs down there, bro.
Of course.
That'll eat your dog.
Yeah, that's true. That's
Fuck.
horrible.
You gotta get like a bull mastiff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Go ahead. Do it again. Go ahead. I love you, bro.
Love you. Love y'all. Hey, you don't want to do it, but do it.
Yeah, get that. Give yourself at least 3 days, dude. If you want to continue, well, no, that's not long enough. Not nowadays. It's not like people are just doing Percocet. That's like a 3-4 day thing, remember?
Seriously.
Yeah, but you ready, D? Okay. Well, we love you guys. Keep fighting. Keep pushing forward. Another 24. Love y'all.
Love you.